I want to start this episode by saying thank you to all those people out there that are giving us positive encouragement to keep going. Sometimes I think to myself, should we keep doing this? Does anyone really want to watch it? And everyone gets something different out of every episode. So thank you so much, and we're gonna keep going. Blood, sweat, and tears. A couple things. We got the RV working. I did it. I got up on a ladder. I drilled a hole. I got that backup camera working, and we're ready to leave. So I'm not sure how much longer we're gonna be here. Maybe a day or two. And we're gonna pick our next route. We got a map out. I'll show you that. We drew it on the map, and then we'll get on Google, and we will figure this out. I don't have the next campground yet, but this has been a great chapter with great friends, and blood, sweat, and tears. Here we go. Cattle ranch, a lot of fun, fixing the RV, and then the next episode we'll be leaving Oregon, and we're gonna go to some really cool states. We just got to Tim and Donna's house, and the minute you walk in, look at this deck and view. So this is the guest room, and again, spectacular views. What mountains are those, Tim?
Broken Top, South Sister, Middle Sister, North Sister, and Mount Washington.
Wow, this is some guest room.
I think that they figured out that she's not they're fine. I think it's gone.
That's good girl, Ginger. Good girl.
Their lineage is Japanese.
Yeah.
And so these are 50-50. So these are Wagyu bulls on a Angus cow.
Oh, wow.
So what we're doing is we're taking these steers and we're developing a system in which you can get this steer that was raised on this feed for a year plus, and on my partner's farm for when he was a calf, and we will take you to get this steer, and you can buy it piece, half, quarter, whole, whatever you want. All you got to do is go to packwagyu.com.
Now spell that out for me.
PACWAGYU, packwagyu.com.
And they'll contact you.
Absolutely. Contact us, and pretty soon we'll be able to just order online.
Awesome. They could even call you by then, right?
Absolutely.
Tim's going to be your guy. You want fresh meat? You want to taste something you've never had before in your life?
This is it.
Talk to Tim.
Fresh right off the table.
Tim and Donna, touchdown, TD.
Hi, pretty boy.
We have carrots.
Coming up to the horses.
Hi, pretty boy.
So look at Twister's eye.
And there's the house right there. That's where we were up there
Oh, there's Donna.
looking down. And it ends with sunset. We just toured the property. What a beautiful sunset. What a fun day. We woke up, we worked, we went and saw the machine shop. Now we're gonna stay for a comment. It's Friday morning, it's beautiful. I am looking outside the door of the RV. We're parked right here next to Joyce and Toby's house. They're out there doing some gardening. And Star's running around being a dog. We are set up and working for a while. We've been enjoying working inside with the air conditioner. It's been in the 90s, so that's working out well. Gail just went inside to get a load of laundry done. Being here, it's nice to have laundry, but it is a beautiful day today, so we plan to get our work done and then go enjoy this day wherever it takes us. You might remember that we were over at Tim and Donna's house, and they have started a ranch there where they are raising Wagyu beef, which is a very special cow from Japan, and it's really good meat. And so we ordered some from them so we could make it for Gail's parents and for ourselves. All right, we brought over the Wagyu beef. We're gonna make some tacos, and We're having some fresh basil right here that Joyce is making right from her garden. Stay tuned and watch them stir it up. Okay, we are ready for tacos. We got the taco meats all done. Got the taco shells. Here we go.
So it's Saturday morning, and guess what we have going on?
Over here.
Mechanic Keith.
So I'm taking the marker light out. That's where this camera was hooked to. And I am going to take the camera and I'm going to drill a hole into my motorhome. And I'm going to hook this to better electricity. If you think the camera's not working, we're only getting 9.5 volts on this, not 12 volts. This is a 12 volt camera. So I've taken it apart. I'm going to put this back, drill a hole, put it into some 12 volt, cross your fingers. All right, here's an update. Not sure if this is gonna work. I took that light out, it's like that one, but from right there, I tested these wires and I've got 12.5 volts. I got that. So I drilled a hole through the back of the RV, right through the marker light. So it should all look and be the same as it was. And now, right now, I've just got this wire hanging and I'm gonna test it. But if it works, then I'm gonna drill a hole through here and down into here and put a little toggle switch so I can turn it on and off and I don't break the battery. And that will be a temporary fix, a good one, maybe a permanent fix, I don't know. Just you have to use a toggle switch so I don't run down the battery, because I am using a live 12 volt light, which has got plenty of electricity. So you're gonna do this live with me. This right here is the power to the entire camper. Turning that on. I don't smell smoke. I'm coming up here. Turn on the headlights because that's one power. And I have a backup camera. Look at that. Look at that right there. That's front. That's back. That's the ladder I was on. Woohoo! Check it out. Woo woo! Fixed it. Keith's in the house. Got a backup camera. Star and I are celebrating getting the backup camera working. It's a celebration dance. She loves this. She loves this. What are you doing, you little troublemaker? Make her eat her own foot. So after a little bit of celebrating, it started to get more difficult, and I'm still not done. Because this is hot and the camera shouldn't run 24 hours a day and it'll drain the battery, I had to add a toggle switch. So now I've got the hot wire going to the camera interrupted with this toggle switch, which are these black wires, and I still have to hook up the light. So not a big deal, but I did find out when my heart sunk that it matters which wire is hot and which wire is not, which usually on 12 volt or whatever doesn't matter as long as you got one positive and negative, because nothing worked. And I switched all the wires around and voila, looking pretty good in here. I drilled a hole right there to go down. I'll tape this wire across so it doesn't get interrupted. I'm going to tape that one along the wall. And that one's up there, so it's coming. Stay tuned. Today I worked on the motorhome. I got the backup camera. So Gail's motivated today to get some inside projects done that she had wanted to do. And here she is on the sewing machine. She's making these covers. Show them what you're doing, Gail.
Crude.
Did you already sew the other side since I was gone?
Yeah.
So you cut it off and made it work?
No, it doesn't look very straight.
Okay, but tell them what that's going to do for this little sewing machine you just bought first thing. I think that's good. Tell them.
It's going to be a hatch cover, or I call it a hatch cover, but the little thing in the morning, it wakes us up so bright, so we have some Velcro stuff, and it's going to cover it, but I don't know.
So you got this little sewing machine. It's
And
the
I
first time you
have
used it.
Star's
It's pretty
little-
impressive. Oh, now
Star's
you're making
little
star clothes?
I wanted to hem them because they're too big for her.
All right. Okay, I'm going to show you the conclusion. I put the switch here instead of on the top. So that's perfect. The light went back in. Light works. All right. Let me show you the outside. Right, here's how the outside looks. I used the same hole, drew right through that thing, drilled right, and it goes into where I showed you. Nothing is different, but it is working. So that is the final episode of the backup camera. So Gail gave up, and so I watched a video on YouTube, and voila, I sewed a line, and now I'm gonna finish the sewing project, giving Gail a couple lessons along the way. So, for those of you that have never sewed before, haven't taken a shower, this is how it's done when your wife gives up. You persevere. Here, take this. So, time for Star to get a bath. It's Sunday bath day. It's Sunday bath day. He's in the outside shower. Say hi, Star. How you like the bath day? Oh. Right, you saw that we were sewing. This was the final product. So this was coming in and waking us up in the morning. So that's a little blackout material. This is Velcro. Oh wait, missed that. Velcro. Yeah, that works. And then we did one in here. So now that will stop it from getting so warm in here and stop it from waking us up in the morning. All right, I'll show you what Toby and I just built. So Star likes to escape the backyard, and we've been putting boards down here. But Toby and I just installed this rubber here so that Star can't get out, and then after we leave, the rabbits can't get in and eat their pretty flowers. So this works pretty good. I think before I leave, see how that works? Like a little flush. Come on in there, Star. Look at that. Pretty good. Got a couple more gates to do. One over there, one on the other side. I think we'll get those done before I leave. Our parting gift for them allowing us to stay here in this really nice. So please hit subscribe. I don't know, whichever way it is, hit subscribe. More importantly, buy your business cards from printbusinesscards.com, businesscardmanager.com. You'll talk to Gail. It's going to be one-on-one. Printbusinesscards.com, businesscardmanager.com. I'm going to put the URL here. Please buy your business cards from us. See you on the next episode. We're moving on.